Hi friends, it's Miss Kate and my helper Augusta. And this week we are going to do another project piggybacking from last week when we did symmetry art. And this week we are doing something similar with folded paper, but this time it involves string. So the first step is you just need to set up your art station. So you need paper and paint, which I just put in little mason jars, and then whatever yarn or string you have around the house. And I just sort of cut them into foot-long pieces. And the first two I set up, but I'm gonna do one on the video so that you can see. So you just take the piece of string and you drop it in your jar of paint, and then I just have some spoons to help mix the string and get it fully immersed in the paint. All right, that's good. And I'm just going to put it sort of on the edge so it's easy to access when I'm ready for it. This is a little bit of a messy project, so make sure to have plenty of paper towels nearby. Okay, now we just need our piece of paper, and what I did was I folded the paper down the center, like so. And then, all right, Augusta, ready? Okay, so we have blue paint, we have yellow paint, and we have red paint. Good old primary colors. All right, so we're gonna take the first piece of string, and what Gussie and I found is that it actually works better when the string isn't like dripping with paint. So we're gonna take the string and just plop it onto the paper. Now what Augusta just did, I'm gonna move it back so you can see, is she made sure to have a tiny piece of the string sticking out, because what we're gonna do now, are you ready? Mm-hmm. All right, so we're gonna fold the piece of paper and we're gonna pat it with our hands, pat, pat, pat. And then Gussie's Gussie's taking the end of the string that she left hanging out. Okay, now you can do it. And with one hand, she's holding the paper down, and then the other hand, she's gonna pull the string out all the way. Okay, should we open it up and see what it looks like? Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay, so what's fun to do then is to go back and you can add a different color if you want. So which color should we do next?
How about yellow?
The yellow? Okay. So now we're gonna take the yellow string, same thing. We're just gonna plop it onto the paper. You wanna do the honors?
Sure.
Okay. So again, we're just leaving the tip hanging out, and then what's the next step?
You press it down?
Press it down, but wait, hold on. I want to move it so that our friends at home can see it. This is kind of a tricky one. Okay, so we have the end of the string hanging out, and then what do we do?
Pat it down.
Pat it down with our hands. Okay, now Augusta, okay, go ahead. Just taking the end of the string and pulling it out all the way. Okay, you want to open it up?
Sure.
See, that is beautiful. Wow, I love how the colors blended together. Do you see a new color in our picture now?
Green.
Green. What two colors mixed together?
Blue and yellow.
Blue and yellow. Okay, should we add the third color?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I kind of feel like this needs some red. So Gussie's getting at the red string. Okay, and she's just getting rid of any excess paint that might be dripping. All right, putting the yarn down. We have our little tip sticking out. Okay, we're gonna fold it over, pat, pat, pat. Here, let me just move it so it's, okay. The tip is still sticking out. All right, one hand on the paper, and then we're gonna pull the string out again. All right, drum roll. All right, let's hold it up so our friends can see. So cool. You know what that reminds me of? A butterfly, right? So pretty. Butterfly for springtime. All right, so this is something fun and different that you can do at home. And again, what we discussed last week with symmetry is that when something is symmetrical, it means it's the same on one side as it is on the other. All right. So I hope that you all have fun with this, and I will see you at our next Zoom meeting. All right, bye guys.